As if you haven't seen that thing before. I just got off the phone with Tom. Of course, the material for making the part showed up right at the end of the day, Friday. So he did not get my part made. And so far this morning, he said he's got 3 guys that haven't showed up at the shop. One of them called in and said he was sick. He doesn't know about the others. So hopefully they will show. And if they show up, then hopefully he can get my part made. That's his plan. But until then, and I really don't want to drag this thing out, just bring the tractor in. But this is going to be out of here before I bring the tractor in. And today, since it's Monday, Brooke's actually out here. We might try to, if we can get the part and get it on, we might try to hang that back on there by hand. I think between 3 of us, we can set it back up there. Otherwise, I got to weasel around and make room to get the skid steer in close enough to pick it up or take it outside, and that's not really an option today. Literally, the shop just quieted down. Wind and rain, and I didn't think it was supposed to be like that today. You know, I expected some rain, but a few things blowing around, and I'm dragging my feet on going out there. It's settled down now. I mean, it's raining, but not like it was. So, anyway, things to do. Yeah, wish that was out of here, you know, a week ago or 2 weeks ago would have been even better, right? Bring it in, fix it, and be gone. Kind of thinking it's a good day to do something with this shithole. Most you ain't never seen up here. And unfortunately, the last couple of years, things have gotten shoved in boxes and shoved up here and not put where they belong. Yeah. Here's where we keep the paper towels. And that down there is all basically for building construction. Although there's roller chain and yellow thing kind of in the middle of the screen there, that's a bushing press for, we made that for doing the bushings on the front of Dad's old service truck. Some power tools down there. Lots of old manuals in there, plus templates and stuff for things. Box on top of it's full of manuals. Things that we don't have anymore, but once in a while somebody brings us something to work on that we need those for. And that is all supposed to be oil filters, which it mostly is. There's 12-volt fuel pumps and miscellaneous fuel and hydraulic stuff in there too. Gaskets down at the very bottom. Handy having that. And yeah, these shithole. Definitely these shithole. Gas tank. That might. I know it's down here because I just moved it a little bit ago. Hey, there it is. That might work on that frame for that engine. Gravity feed it, make it work. We'll see. But anyway, stuff like that blue box full of sprayer parts, that needs to come up here. So, you know, got to make room for it. Cardboard box next to it is furnace filters. They need to come up here. Lots of stuff probably needs to go into freaking garbage. This one's the CAD kit for the Versatile, I think. So, you know, don't want to put it somewhere where it gets messed up, so that kind of leaves it up here. Lots of stuff that needs to move somewhere. Or, say, round filed. And that big box over there should be what's left of the CAD kit for the sprayer. Along with a bunch of sprayer stuff next to it. You know, part of the DeWalt tools laying there on the floor. Gooseneck hitch for Brooks pickup laying there on the floor yet. They don't need to be sitting there. they need to find someplace. The gooseneck hitch needs to go on her pickup. But that ain't going to happen today either, so. Although she's here today. It's Monday, so she doesn't work today. I know I'm too close, but look at, holy crap. Bunch of stuff. Oopsie.
Oh, you better pick those up because you know what's in there.
There's flags in here on sticks. Not like I dropped the flag in the dirt. They're all in a box. Hey, that's all mostly for putting pilot bearings in. And there's a piece of flat plate there that's got some cutouts in it. It's for adjusting the clutch on a 4010. And this is the Wonder Drawer. That's got all the patterns for cutting stuff and bending stuff and that
and the
kind of
patterns
thing.
for the latches for the gates that are all into the barn.
Pretty sure that's what this and this are for.
And this.
I'm not sure about this. She says that's for. I think it's just
Grandpa
something
did that.
we
and
did
he
for
welded it
bending.
him, so I know that that's what you guys did.
Anyway, old toolbox underneath it here. Got a few old soldering irons.
An old handle.
Yeah, that's the handle for a soldering iron, and then a fine soldering iron. See.
You could kill someone with that.
And that old ladle. I'm not sure what the other is. I'm not sure it's what I thought it was. Because it's got a scraper edge on it. But I thought that was like for melting.
That's what I thought
stuff.
when we looked at it.
And with the residue in it, it kind of looks like residue from melting lead. But I'm not sure why it appears to have a stainless scraper on it. Excuse me. Maybe somebody smarter than me knows. And yeah, some more old stuff. Old wooden spoon. My mother broke a much bigger one than that over my backside when I was little. Then she sat there and cried.
Yeah,
and I laughed.
Spoon.
Yeah, it was her favorite spoon. You know, hog ring pliers.
Staples.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff in there.
Sterilized staples.
She decided that I had to get you some video of this stuff.
Because I think that is really freaking cool.
Coleman, number 1A. Coleman Company Incorporated, Wichita, Kansas. Hey, that's kind of the area that Grandma and Grandpa come from. WA28 or WA280. I'm assuming that might have been the part number written on it, or whatever, or the inventory number. $2.60. Yeah, anybody besides me know what that's for?
I didn't know till Dad told me.
I told her what it's for.
Because I asked.
That is for filling your old Coleman stoves that took white gas, and it was filtered on the way in. And it's going to go down in the bottom of that too, because it's old and it don't need to be laying out here getting full of crap. If she figures out it's got to actually get to the bottom in there. And there's a little burning rack.
Oh, those can go on the bottom too.
They might fit. Just things that don't need to be up here taking space. And there's your, want to cook your dinner, screw a bottle on and light her up. There it is. I don't even know what brand that is, if it has a brand on it.
Probably not anymore.
But I don't know if this stuff come from my grandpa or from my uncle. Could have been from either one.
Grandpa. You're welcome.
Yeah, she says grandpa. I said
Trust me, I know.
it was probably from my uncle, because he went out and did a lot of horse hunting way back when. You're gonna have to shuffle some stuff around. But that's got things a little more situated in here. Still the same disorganized chaos, but you can walk in here now. And I found that. And I guarantee nobody knows what that is. I had to tell Tylin what it was.
What?
All these pieces are for the steel posts we have around the cow lot. All the bolts were made so we can weld that to the end ones and anchor the hot wire. And then all of these are going to get welded to the post for hooking a regular insulator to. And yeah, of course they go along with the wire mesh cattle panels that have never been welded onto those posts either. But we got this far. She she figures that out, she just keeps cramming it harder and harder. I don't know. Anybody want some stink bugs and box elders? She just moved that box and moved a couple others.
And moved the maxi box too.
Yeah, moved the filter box. Well, Windex to the rescue. That's what we got in the shop for soapy water. Go ahead. Ask her what we've been doing. Just ask her.
Getting stink bugs and box elder bugs, and I'm pretty sure the vacuum is clear full.
You probably don't want to leave the vacuum up there with the end uncovered,
No,
or they're all going to crawl back out. Yeah. Unfortunately, where that top shelf is up there, it happens to be where the corrugated tin and the corrugated fiberglass meet. So they come in underneath the edge of the fiberglass, get to the tin, and they're also between the 2x4 that they're all nailed to and the tin, and that's all behind the edge of the shelf. So we literally have, between both of us and spraying some soapy water and vacuuming, about an hour and a half up there.
That's all it's been?
That's been at least that. Yeah. Well, it's 2:45 now, and yeah, we were about 1-ish when we started. Oh, crevice tool was up there in a box of goodies, and that worked pretty good on the end to get down between the back of the shelf and the top of where the tin is. I think we're going to clean the whole thing up.
No, I don't think so.
And go from there. I don't know what she's after now. Anyway, we've got a bunch of silicone. I think we're going to go ahead and use. Well, what were you after?
That bitch.
Oh, the little yellow jacket.
Yeah, that bitch.
I could see some through the fiberglass up there on the outside of the wall. I never saw any come in. But we got that part over there pretty well straightened out. And of course, the start of the big mess. But we're just gonna, I guess that's what we're gonna do. Is 90% chance of rain today, 100% tomorrow. I need to give Tom a call here before too much longer, see if he might have that piece done, or just wait till morning. Oh, yeah. I should see how many fly out in her face. Look out, Red. Well, that's about 3 inches deep in the bottom of that. And that's solid bugs, because that thing hadn't done anything since it got cleaned. So anyway, yeah, that's our day. Try to clean more of that shit up.
This is soapy water.
Yeah, she's actually using soapy water this time. Just dump it in, jeez. Now you're going to have to wash the frickin' vacuum.
It needs to be washed anyway.
That's the other things you need to be working on, but Jesus Christ, when you move a box and there's like 10,000 of them underneath it.
Literally. They were piled on top of each other, making little mountains underneath boxes.
Yeah. And all they do, I mean, I don't know what the box elder bugs really do, or Dutch elm beetles, whatever they are.
You want to know what they do? All day long,
Yeah.
because nothing eats them and they don't eat anything.
I don't know what else they do besides that, besides annoy the living out of every living thing in the world. Stink bugs, though, I do know they like to eat paper, apparently. So, cardboard boxes up there with parts in them, and, well, we got a file cabinet up there half full of manuals. Yeah, we don't need all them up there with it. So, anyway, we're going to do a little more cleaning up and call it a day. And I think we're going to work on this tomorrow, too. Don't really want to, but, not like we have a choice. Isn't that right, Whiskey? Oh, bud. Say hi. Yeah. Dog a few words. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope everybody had a good Monday, and hope Tuesday goes well, too.